passing the ball with his back. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
The ball came...
Ultra tímido. No articulaba palabra, ¿no? Era súper introvertido.
A lot of people say R9 and Ronaldinho, they just jogged around.
He blew my mind playing against him because he had everything. His culture.
This is Ronaldinho, an artist, a magician, a joy unlike any footballer before him. And these are the legends who spoke about him. This is Ronaldinho, a magician, an artist, a footballer who made the impossible look effortless. And these are the legends who spoke about him. Because long before social media clips and highlight compilations, there was a player who could make entire stadiums forget which team they supported. Player who made rivals smile. Player who made defenders applaud. A player who reminded the world that football was supposed to be fun. Some players dominate with power. Others dominate with intelligence. But Ronaldinho dominated with joy. He played the game as if pressure did not exist, as if millions of people watching meant absolutely nothing. And perhaps that is why so many great players speak about him differently. Not with respect alone, but with wonder.
Barcelona, when arriving in changing room, Ronaldinho put me aside and he started to speak with me.
For Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho was more than a teammate. He was a guide, the man who welcomed a shy teenager into one of the biggest clubs in the world. The man who made him feel comfortable. The man who passed him the ball when others might have ignored him. Messi would later become football's greatest icon. Yet he never forgot who opened the door. That tells you everything. Great players recognize greatness. Legends recognize something even rarer. The ability to change people around you.
Later, a website reached out, offering to help me sell the jersey.
But before Barcelona, before the Ballon d'Or, before standing ovations in Madrid, there was simply a young Brazilian with an endless imagination. Ronaldinho never looked at football as a job. He looked at it as expression. Every touch had personality. Every dribble carried confidence. Every smile told the world that creativity mattered more than fear. And defenders suffered because of it. Thierry Henry played against some of the greatest players in history. He shared dressing rooms with icons. He faced the very best defenders. Yet whenever discussions about pure talent emerged, Ronaldinho's name was never far away, because talent alone was not the point. Many footballers possess talent. Ronaldinho possessed freedom. He saw passes nobody else imagined. He attempted skills others would never dare to try. And somehow, in the biggest matches, they worked. The no-look passes, the elasticos, the impossible first touches, the outrageous free kicks. Football became performance art. Children copied him. Teenagers worshipped him. Professionals admired him. And opponents feared the moment he started smiling. Because usually, when Ronaldinho smiled, something incredible was about to happen. Then came the moment that introduced him to the entire planet. The 2002 World Cup. Brazil. England. Quarter-final. One touch of genius. One decision that changed everything. Was it a cross? Was it intentional? People still debate it today. But perhaps that mystery makes the moment even greater. Only Ronaldinho could create a goal so unbelievable that the football world still argues about it decades later. And from that moment onward, his legend grew. Not as a machine, not as a statistical phenomenon, but as an entertainer, a football artist, someone who made millions fall in love with the game. Then came Barcelona, and everything changed. The club needed hope. It needed identity. It needed someone who could make people dream again. Ronaldinho arrived, and suddenly football returned to the Camp Nou. The smiles returned. The confidence returned. The magic returned.
It was different. Much more involved, of course, with the ball than Ronaldo.
Managers often speak about tactics, systems, structures, but certain players transcend systems. They become the system. Everything revolves around them. Ronaldinho was that player. Give him freedom, and he would give you memories. He inspired teammates to play better. He made ordinary moments unforgettable. And most importantly, he made supporters believe. Because football at its heart is emotion. And nobody generated emotion quite like Ronaldinho. You never knew what he would do next. That uncertainty became his greatest weapon. Defenders could study patterns. They could analyze movements. They could prepare for strategies. But how do you prepare for imagination? How do you stop someone who creates in real time? The answer, according to many defenders, was simple. You don't. You survive. The statistics were impressive. The trophies were historic. The Ballon d'Or confirmed his status. But numbers never fully explained Ronaldinho, because numbers cannot measure happiness. They cannot measure inspiration. They cannot measure the feeling inside a stadium when an entire crowd rises to its feet simply because one player touched the ball. That feeling belonged to Ronaldinho, and even today, legends still speak about it, still remember it, still smile when his name is mentioned, because they did not merely watch Ronaldinho, they experienced him. The greatest measure of a footballer is not what his fans say. It is what his rivals say, because rivals have no obligation to praise you. They know your weaknesses. They study your habits. They spend 90 minutes trying to stop you. And yet, when Ronaldinho's name enters the conversation, admiration takes over.
Who had actually played better than us throughout the tournament, and he deserved to win it on the day too.
Paolo Maldini faced generations of world-class attackers, from Maradona to Ronaldo Nazario, from Baggio to Zidane. He understood greatness better than almost anyone, and even he acknowledged that Ronaldinho possessed something different, something impossible to teach, something impossible to defend, because Ronaldinho never followed a script. He invented football as he played it. 1 second, he drifted left. The next, he produced a pass nobody in the stadium had imagined. And before defenders could react, the moment was gone. And so, when the conversation about the most joyful player in football history begins, when debates about pure talent emerge, when fans speak about the moments that made them fall in love with the sport, one name always returns: Ronaldinho, the magician, the entertainer, the artist, the man who made millions believe that anything was possible with a football at your feet. This was Ronaldinho, a smile, a genius, an immortal. Tell me in the comments, where does Ronaldinho rank among the greatest players in football history? And which legend should we cover next? Subscribe, because every legend has a story.